Hello and welcome back to Born Bright, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can test your soil without a soil testing kit. Now this is an old method that was taught to me by my neighbour when I used to live in an old pit village up here in the north of England. He taught me this old secret and now I'm going to tell you. And if you're into old secrets like this that help you become more self-sufficient in your life, like the way our ancestors used to, then get yourself over to bornbright.com, where the website is full of information just like this. But for now, let's learn how to test soil without a soil testing kit. All you need to make this simple method work is a pint of water, an empty glass jar, and a cup of soil. And the method is very simple. You pour the soil into the jar, and then you pour the pint of water into the jar. Make sure the jar is tightened with the top, give it a real good shake, and then set it aside for about a week. If you've got different parts of your garden that you want to plant different stuff in, then you should probably do different soil tests for the different parts of the garden. I've got 2 raised beds in the greenhouse, so I took a soil sample from each bed, B1 and B2, as you see noted on the jars there, and you can see I've scribbled that up. So after a week, once the sand, silt and clay soil is settled, you'll have distinct layers in the jar. If the sand is more than half of the total sediment, then you have what's called a light sandy soil. If more than half the sediment is the silt, you have what we call heavy silt soil. If more than a quarter of your sediment is clay, you have what we call clay soil. Now if you have 2/5 sand, 2/5 silt and a tiny layer 1/5 clay on top, you have what we call good loamy soil, which is what we all aspire to as gardeners and greenhouse keepers. So I've got my results here, and this is bed 2, which I marked as bed 2, which is my lower bed, which this year I'm going to grow sweet corn in. And you can see, you might not be able to see it in the camera, but I will put another video over this. I've got some other footage, but what you can see here is I have about 2/5 sand, 2/5, that's probably the better view, 2/5 sand, 2/5 silt, and then 1/5 clay across the top. So in bed 2, I have got good loamy soil. So for the stuff that needs the best growing conditions, I need to put them in my bed 2. Bed 1, however, is not as good. In bed 1, I have probably 3/5 sand, 1/5 silt, and 1/5 clay. So that's more of a light sandy soil, but it's not too bad. It's okay, but I need to make that a better quality soil, so that's more compost, more nutrients added this year. And that's really as simple as it is how you can test soil without your soil testing kit. As always, if you found this video useful, give it a like and share it with your friends who you think might find it useful. If you know of a better way on how you can test soil without a soil testing kit, then please leave a comment. If you want the written instructions and specific pictures with detailed arrows and things like that, then get yourself over to bornbright.com. I hope I see you there. Thanks.